Hello everyone. Today we are about to say something about our bank for agriculture and agricultural cooperatives. The topic will cover an outline which will include BAC profile, government supports, our roles, which include core business, and also in order to provide financial accessibility to our target group, which are our customers. And then we'll talk a little bit about government in prominent projects later on in my presentation. And I think it's our obligation for everyone to understand this and to be able to convey this to our visitor. And also it's a good chance for everyone to develop ourselves, to be able to communicate with foreigners using English as a medium. Okay, so first of all, I would like to start with BAC profile. It's important to understand that we have been founded in 1966 as a government-owned and also called Specialized Financial Institution, or SFI, with a mandate to provide financial assistance to agricultural production, investment, and also including marketing purposes. All in all, in order to promote the livelihood, better quality of life of our customers. We have a vision to be a secure rural development bank with modern managerial technology and integrated financial services, focusing on the better livelihood of our customer. Now we are talking about BAC profile, some indicator to indicate our achievement. First of all, I would like to touch on in terms of outreach to our target group, which for the time being we have reached out to around 7.8 million farm households, or around 98% of total farm household all over the country. You can call this our success, as after 50 years of operation, we have reached out to almost 100% of farm household. That's one of the achievements that we should be proud of. We have a network of around 1,275 branches with modern technology using ATM, PAM, CDM, and also mobile units. We have now total asset around $48 billion, while at the same time we have a main source of fund from public deposit around $41 billion, which accounted for around 87% of our total source of fund. We have been changing our funding structure all along from the first year of our operation up until now, that we can totally rely on ourselves using public deposit as a main source. We have loan outstanding around $37 billion, while there are some financial indicators that indicate our sustainability. First of all, in terms of return on asset, we have achieved at 0.61, return on equity around 7.71, BIS Bank for International Settlement around 11 something, which is beyond the minimum requirement of a Bank of Thailand, and also NPL at the controllable level of 4.03%. All these figures, as bank staff or bank personnel, we should be proud of this and maintain this for sustainability of our organization in the long run. Now I would say something about our support from government. As a mechanism of the government, BAC has been supported by government agency in many aspects. For example, first of all, the government by the Ministry of Finance is our main shareholder. They have hold the share of around 99.79% of our total share. Therefore, we can call we are state-owned bank because almost 100% of our share held by government. Apart from this, we also get support from government. For example, in terms of taxation, we have been exempted from taxation by the government. Therefore, we can maintain this to utilize for other purposes in bank business. Not only this, but also the government has come up with with many policies to help farmers, which as a mechanism of the government, we are a mechanism to deliver credit to our target group, which partly has been subsidized or get some other kind of support from the government. This will strengthen BAC in order to improve our competitiveness and in order to better help our farmers to be better off in terms of quality of life. For example, not only this, but also in terms of support, in terms of non-financial support, like in terms of knowledge transfer to our customer, for example. BAC roles can be said that it covers both core bank business like product and services like deposits, like loan, like foreign business, like international trade or remittance. Not only this, but also we cover, say, to provide immunity to our customer in terms of crop insurance, for example, and also funeral association to provide aid for member of the association who pass away, so that their family member do not have to worry about future consumption or spending on children education. For example, they'll get fund from funeral association. Not only this, we are aware that one of the most important thing for our customer is that we need to provide them, equip them with financial literacy, so that they understand before they are going to borrow from the bank that this incur interest as a cost. Therefore, they need to think carefully before borrowing. All kind of things that bank provide to them, as I said, not only financial assistance but also non-financial assistance as well. In terms of financial inclusion, or you can say financial accessibility, we utilize some mechanism to for our customer to be able to access to our product and service. For example, in terms of collateral substitution for landless people, for landless customer, they can use joint liability or a guarantor to securitize their loan. And also we accept both movable and immovable properties, and other collaterals like saving, for example. This allowed farmers, even if without tangible collateral like land, they can borrow from BAC. In terms of pursuing our mandate to uplift the livelihood of our customer, we lay our foundation of operation on the principle of agricultural value chain finance process, that we would like to include everyone in the value chain line, including the upstream actors like farmers, like input suppliers, to the midstream actors like buyers, like factories, like agricultural cooperative, and AMC. down to downstream actors like exporter, like convenience store, like retailer or wholesaler, for example. And for this scenario, once we have identified the actors involved along the value chain line, now we are able to come up with a better design and launch of a product and service to suit their needs, to the demand, for example. And after years of VCF operation, we have come up with different new products to serve our target group. A lot of, with the agricultural value chain finance concept, now we are able to help our target groups in many things, from financial assistance and also non-financial assistance, like knowledge transfer to our target group. After the agricultural value chain finance project that we have implemented all along, now the government has come up with a policy, a project called One Tambon One SME project, or SMAE, which stands for Small and Medium Agricultural Enterprises, and with a target credit disbursement of 72,000 million and very relaxing credit interest rate of 4% for the first 7 years. This allows for and also incentivize our target group who are able to uplift themselves from just farmer producer to a upper level of being entrepreneur. And then in this regard, the government has put very much importance on this project, because with this project we can see a fair share of benefit back to farmers. But farmers cannot do this alone. They need the assistance from agency concerned, not only BAC, but we hand in hand with private enterprises and also government agency to provide them not only in terms of credit, but also in terms of technical assistance, in terms of marketing channel that the private sector now are willing to open up their shelf to accept the products of our customer, of farmer. So all in all, we'll say that with the bank determination and also the government policy to help better up the livelihood of farmers, BAC as a mechanism of the government, we play a big role, very important role to help our farmers. Therefore, as a bank personnel, I think we should be aware of this and try our best to do everything to help our farmers to, as I said, according to a vision and also mandate of the government, to uplift the livelihood of farmers. So thank you very much for joining and have a chance to share ideas and experience like this among our BAC staff. Thank you very much. See you later.